Hey everybody, it's Karen again. Today is April 1st, so happy April Fool's Day. And in honor of April Fool's Day, I want to bring a special reading from a book called Healing After Loss, Daily Meditations for Working Through Grief. Now, it sounds like that wouldn't be real April Fool's, but today's message is. This is a quote from a woman named Kathleen Fisher. Because humor brings us back to earth, it helps us to use well what is left in us, even when we are keenly aware of what we have lost or been denied. Only those who know how to weep can also laugh heartily. We are all familiar with those two-line drawings for the theater, the comic face, the tragic face. We know well that both comedy and tragedy are part of human life. We hear the phrase comic relief, unexpected humor when the situation seems grim, and the situation seems grim. At first it may seem that nothing can ever be funny again. Then we may find to our surprise that we are more appreciative of humor, not less, than those who are presently untouched by grief. When we are down, comic relief is most needed, as a starving person craves food more than one who is well fed. Our laughter is a safety valve against being inundated by grief, a vote of confidence that we won't be floored by this event, sad though we may be. Sometimes laughter is the best medicine. So in honor of April Fool's Day, I have some jokes to tell you. These are courtesy of Tom Martin, who's one of my favorite sources. There was a very gracious lady who was mailing an old family Bible to her brother in another part of the country. "Is there anything breakable in here?" asked the postal clerk. "Only the 10 Commandments," said the lady. A Sunday school teacher was discussing the 10 Commandments with her 5- and 6-year-olds, and after explaining the commandment to honor thy father and thy mother, she asked, "Is there a commandment that teaches us how to treat our brothers and sisters?" Without missing a beat, a little boy said, "Thou shalt not kill." A minister parked his car in a no parking zone in a large city because he was short of time and couldn't find a space with a meter. Then he put a note under the windshield wiper that read, "I have circled the block 10 times. If I don't park here, I'll miss my appointment. Forgive us our trespasses." When he returned, he found a citation from a police officer along with a note. "I've circled this block for 10 years. If I don't give you a ticket, I'll lose my job. Lead us not into temptation." Two boys walking home from Sunday school after hearing a strong preaching on the devil. One said to the other, "What do you think about all this Satan stuff?" The other boy replied, "Well, you know how Santa Claus turned out. It's probably just your dad." Somebody has said there are only 2 kinds of people in the world. There are those who wake up in the morning and say, "Good morning, Lord." And there are those who wake up in the morning and say, "Good Lord, it's morning." On this April Fool's Day, I hope that it's a day where you were able to wake up and say, "Good morning, Lord." God bless us in this journey. Stay safe, stay well, keep the faith.